So why did they come here from MIT, Cambridge, from research groups where some of them were already pushing the boundaries of quantum tech? Why fly across the world to spend a weekend in Espoo, the second strongest quantum hub in the world, to build something that might not even work? This is the question I want to answer to. I'm Rasmus from Junction, and this is the Quantum Hack 2026. What do you think made this hackathon special, as you have attended hackathons before?
The 300 travel grant, I think. 300 euros travel grant.
In the hackathon?
Yes, yeah. Specifically, which made me really excited is that actually competing against not only undergraduate, like university students, but actually engineers and PhD and master students who are, really professional in this field.
One of the other IBM staff came up to us and they were like, do you know how much this computer's worth? So 3 hours, so it's 180 minutes worth of compute. 18,000 euros, right? So today we gathered 18,000 euros worth of credits on quantum computers, which I think is pretty cool.
I think another very special thing about this hackathon in particular and this location is that we actually had a chance to go and see the quantum computer. There are not that many places that actually allow people to see that. Like, I'd imagine that most people that are actually are studying quantum computing or getting into it never get the chance to actually see one, actually see even the chip.
And skipping to the end of the hackathon, what would make you to walk away here saying that this hackathon was worth it?
First of all, ideas. It was wonderful last evening to discuss with those teams who were coming up with their ideas. Maybe this would be, is this something that we can do? And I was like, yeah, that's actually a very good idea. I never thought about that.
If somebody comes up with a solution that actually blows me out of the water and surprises me because they think of something that we have not thought before.
On a bit higher level, so if I feel that people after this event, they would kind of say that, okay, QMIL is a cool company and they would like to work with us and collaborate further. So of course, that would make me happy as well.
Yeah. Which challenge are you doing, and could you explain it to someone who didn't participate here?
So I took part in apparently Finland's largest banks track, and so their challenge was basically revolving around finance and how could you use quantum computing to create like a quantum advantage within the finance industry.
Now with your project, could you pitch your project in 30 seconds?
A quick 30-second pitch of my project. Okay, imagine you're like a central bank and all of a sudden there's like a huge, massive market event, right? You don't know what's going to happen, everything's looking uncertain, but you need to know who's most at risk of causing financial collapse within your country. And so that's where we come in. So what we're able to do is model the thousands of banks and other companies within your country and basically say what are the correlations between these different places. And we model this via entanglement. So with this, we're able to say, oh, this is if this thing collapses, the conditional probability of other things also collapsing is very, very high. So in particular, even though these are very rare events, we're actually employing quantum computing to be able to take advantage of these really, really small kind of tail probabilities.
Which challenge are you doing in this Junction Quantum Hackathon, and how would you describe it to someone who didn't participate here?
Right, we're doing the QMIL challenge, which is essentially trying to find the patterns in the questions they gave us, which are quantum circuits.
We have hidden a secret key, and we challenged them to extract the key, i.e. really cracking those quantum circuits.
The QMIL challenge, so it was like a big puzzle, basically. Yeah. It was pretty cool. But then I think we kind of have a really cool way to kind of have a cool way to deal with the system. And that involved this kind of pre-screening. So instead of looking at the circuit and going, how can we simulate this, and trying different ways to simulate this, and like spending lots of commute, having like this kind of pre-screen, and getting like writing a program that kind of looks through the circuits, looks for kind of symmetries and things that could kind of make a certain circuit better tackled with a certain a certain method.
How do you see the future of quantum?
Well, I say that's of course it's very bright. We are doing a lot of things in IBM, but also in the wider community to really make it useful for end customer. That's the key. Useful quantum computers, not just that engineers are playing with toys.
If you are not set up for the point in time that will arise when quantum computing will be virtually used by every big company that can afford it and help them solve their solutions, you're probably going to be behind the curve.
And we strongly believe that then the first really cases to really demonstrate the quantum advantage, they are really close. So we are talking about next 6 months, next 12 months, and then also the first really commercial applications benefiting from the quantum. They are also equally close.
So it's not just promise; it is actually a mathematical proven promise that it's just a question of when do we get there. So when we are building our businesses on top of this first mover advantage or early mover advantage, we are betting on that forecast to be true.
Thank you for the interview, and thanks for attending in the Junction Quantum Hack. And next we are seeing if they win this hackathon.